Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my January 2021 empties video. I do these videos every month and I love them because it's where I get to show you all of the beauty products that I finished up in the previous month. And these are the products that I have really been able to develop my thoughts on because I've been using them fully, like I completely used them up. And I always feel like it's such an accomplishment finishing a product because I have so many products. But I honestly don't really like to incorporate tons of different skincare products into my routine. I like to use up a product completely because then I'm not like shocking my skin with all these different products, and it really gives the product time to work on my skin and for me to develop my thoughts on the products. So I actually have some favorites this month that I used up that I would definitely want to purchase again, or I have purchased again. So why don't I just start out with one of the products that I have been using for years. I have repurchased this product so many times. It's the Frieda Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Lightening Conditioner. I also use the shampoo, and I've been using these seriously since when I was in college. So 7 years at least. And I really do feel like they help to lighten my hair. My hair these days is definitely darker than it used to be, or than it typically gets. In the summer, I like to try and lighten my hair with Sun-In or the Frieda Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Spray. That's also a great product that I'm kind of running low on as well. But I always end up repurchasing this because I like the smell of it. I feel like it's just like a really good conditioner in general. Like it moisturizes my hair. Yeah, it says moisturizes and gradually lightens. So it's not like a dramatic, obvious lightening to my hair, but I try and lighten my hair in a natural way without dyeing it. And over the years, I have just seen that this really does work. It says go 2 shades lighter. And it's like, since you use it regularly, I feel like it makes it so that you don't ever have roots, really. So it's just a really cool way to try and give a little bit more blonde to your hair color. That's actually my only hair product for the month. The rest of the products that I used up are skincare. So here is one of my other favorite products that I've been using for years. This is the Foaming Acne Scrub from the Dollar Tree. So this is only $1, and it's actually kind of hard to find this one because it's the gel version with the little beads in it. And when I see this at the Dollar Tree, I purchase like 3 of them because I just love it. It has 2% salicylic acid. And for my skin, I just really feel like I need to use an acne face wash for one of my cleansers each day. I don't use it for morning and night. I'll usually just do it in the morning. And it helps to kind of keep breakouts at bay, but I definitely do still break out sometimes. But ever since I started using an acne face wash, it's helped. And I notice when I don't use an acne face wash at all, my skin breaks out a lot more. And I found that this one works great for only $1. It has a nice smell to it, a nice texture, and it does completely clean my skin. It says gentle yet effective treatment for acne problems, and I really do think that's an accurate description. So I have tried out, the more expensive cleansers. I do have, I think, a Clean and Clear cleanser that I'm using right now since I finished this one up, but this one is seriously just as good as that Clean and Clear one that I'm using. So I just think, why spend the money on a Clean and Clear, like known brand of acne cleanser, when I could just get the $1 one that works just as well. And then I did a few masks this month. I need to get better at doing more masks, especially because my skin's been so dry. These really did help. So these are my Sue masks that I got in my Ipsy glam bag this month, I think. So I did the collagen sheet mask, which is this one here. And I did the hyaluronic acid sheet mask, this one here. I felt like they were both really nice sheet masks. They had a lot of serum, on them. So I left them on my skin for a while, and then my skin felt refreshed. It felt hydrated, but it wasn't like amazing, long-lasting, transforming results. I think my skin did dry out again the next day, but I really did like these just as a kind of general sheet mask, a little treat yourself relaxation moment. I didn't have any problems, issues with them. It just wasn't like, this is the best thing I've ever used, but it was not bad in any way. And these are good because they are cruelty-free. They're free from parabens, phthalates, formaldehydes. They're from naturally derived ingredients. So yeah, nice sheet masks here. I also did the 111 Skin Celestial Black Diamond eye masks, and I really like these eye masks because these are kind of like a jelly material that are just so nice and comfortable on the under eyes, and it really does seem to hydrate, smooth out the under eyes. I definitely prefer these over the more like sticky, papery under eye masks that I tried last month that actually kind of like hurt my under eyes and like left a mark. These ones are super gentle. I know 111 Skin is a more expensive brand, and I definitely got these in one of my subscription boxes, but it really was such an enjoyable under eye mask experience, and they stick on nicely. Like for such a jelly type of under eye little mask patch, it wasn't sliding down my face at all. Like it actually had really good staying power. And so here's another expensive product, but product that I loved. And so this is from the brand BYroe, B-Y-R-O-E, New York, and this is the tomato serum. And I was using this serum every morning to brighten my skin, and I loved this. It was great under makeup, like there was never any pilling. It absorbed nicely into my skin. I liked the texture, I liked the applicator, so it has a dropper that actually like worked to pick up the product, and it was just a really good serum. So a pretty decent sized bottle for a serum. So this lasted me a few months, and I just felt like whenever I would put this on, my skin looked smoother, it had a glow. So I think it was brightening to my skin, hydrating, and it felt like I was giving my skin good nutrients all day long underneath my makeup. I have been really enjoying this brand BYroe. I'm using the toner as well. So I would always use my BYroe toner followed by this serum, and it was such a good combination. I think I have another BYroe serum that I got not too long ago. It was some other food type serum that I might have to switch to next, since I really liked the tomato version. I just feel so lucky that I get to try out these really expensive, awesome skincare products that I get for such a great deal in my Ipsy, BoxyCharm, FabFitFun, like subscription boxes, because here is another one. This is from the brand Payot Paris, P-A-Y-O-T. The Hydra 24 Plus Cream Glace. Like, this isn't even in English, really, and I feel like that's when you know it's a nice product. But I like the packaging on this because it's a tub, so I could use up every last bit. It is glass, and it has a really thick glass to it that I actually dropped it and broke a huge chunk out of it, but it didn't break through to the product, so the product didn't spill out or anything. But this, it has that expensive smell, and it was a nice thick cream texture, and it is so hydrating. Like when my skin would get dry patches, I would put this on and it would completely get rid of the dry patches. I was using this at night, and I would never wake up with dry patches or dry skin when I was using this. It would give a kind of like a little bit of a sheen glow, but nothing too greasy at all. Seriously, just such a luxurious beautiful moisturizer. Sometimes I would use this during the day and it's just so good. Like I should have probably used this as my morning and night moisturizer since it's so hydrating and really great for my dry skin. But in the morning I try and use a moisturizer with SPF, and this doesn't have any sunscreen in it, which is why I would mostly only use it at night. But for my dry skin, this just worked so well. I feel like it would help soothe my skin. Like I would wake up the next morning and I wouldn't have as much redness, irritation. It was just really, really nice moisturizer. I would definitely want to keep using this, but it's expensive. So I'm not sure that I'm willing to spend the money on it, but if I could get this in like an Ipsy or BoxyCharm add-on, I think it is such an awesome moisturizer. Oh my gosh, this is seriously like the month of fancy, expensive products, but here is my little sample size of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is such an incredible product. When I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's the tiniest little container that's going to be used up in a few days. But surprisingly, this tiny amount probably lasted me over a month. And that's with daily use, because you just need like the tiniest little tap your finger in amount, and that like does half the face, then the other side. And I was actually using this in the place of my primer and my moisturizer. So I would do my whole morning skincare routine, and then when it came time to do the moisturizer, I would put this on and then I would immediately put on my foundation afterwards. So I didn't have to do that primer because this gives that perfect smooth base to the makeup and to the skin. It was so hydrating. When I was using this, I wasn't having my dry skin problems. And after I stopped using this, I feel like that's when my skin really dried out. This is a product that I really might buy the big full-size version of. It's expensive, but so worth it to me. It's so smoothing, so hydrating, and it really would last a long time because a little goes a long way. This is a kind of classic cult favorite product, and I understand why. Even after using it up for over a month, I absolutely love it. I miss it. It was so nice on my skin for every day in the morning. And then the last product that I have here is from the brand Moogoo. It's natural solutions for skin problems. It's the natural milk wash. And this was actually in my eczema sample box, and I started using this when I realized I shouldn't be using those severely fragranced face washes. And this, it didn't last me very long. I made it as a small sample size, but it was so good. I was so surprised that this natural milk wash was so good at cleaning my skin. I would use this with a full face of makeup, eyeshadow, and this would completely take off all of my makeup. But it was so gentle. Like, it would take off mascara. So it's a really powerful face wash, yet so gentle. It didn't irritate the eczema that I have on my eyes. However, I didn't really notice that it improved the eczema on my eyes, which made me think that the cleansers that I've been using haven't really been the problem, because since I used this up, I went back to the cleanser that I was using before, and the eczema on my eyes isn't really that bad right now, and it's not really bothering me any more than it was when I was using this cleanser instead. So this wasn't my magical eczema solution, but it really was a fantastic cleanser for cleaning off my entire face, which is really what I want from my cleanser, is to completely clean my face, take off all the makeup, and this really did such a great job of that. I was very surprised. I thought after washing my face with that, I'd have to go in with a second cleanser or a micellar water, something like that, to take off the rest of my makeup, and every time my face was completely clean from this. And so that's quite a lot of products, but those are all the products that I used up in the month of January. So I would love to know in the comments down below if you have tried any of these products and what your thoughts are on them. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.